I don't think they've done an episode together in like 3 months. So the writing was definitely on the wall, and Christina put up with a lot.
Did you say 3 months? They haven't done a podcast episode together in 3 months? Oh, yeah, no, there was a big ass problem. You're not doing a podcast that you started with your wife for 3 months? Yeah, no, that's something wrong with that. No.
And Tom brought another one of his corn star friends on his podcast to joke about how she's replacing Christina. And at this time, Christina was recovering from breast cancer surgery.
That's the level of piece of shit I didn't think I was going to experience during this video. But wow, Tom, that's not like all that McAfee crap off of me. Let's get into this video right now. I'm too lazy to try. I've reacted to his videos numerous times. He's really funny. And he's covering the Tom Segura divorced his wife. That I had no idea. I guess I'm not that tapped into Tom Segura. But yeah, no. No, right now he's divorcing his wife, and we're going to cover that. Didn't think that was going to happen, but here we are. Here we go. Tom Segura divorces his wife, Christina P. Make sure you guys check out the original content creator on the video to let you try. Make sure you support him. Here we go.
Was it yesterday, last night?
I don't know.
I was, you were sitting in the chair, and I went up to you, and I was trying to make kisses with you. What do you, is Yana, am I being,
Already, I'm getting a weird vibe off Tom Segura. Why are you looking like that? Because your wife wanted to kiss you. That's kind of weird, bro. That's a weird reaction to have. Says trying to make kiss face, and you're just getting like, I would never look at my girl like that. She ever says she tried to make kissy face with me, especially on live internet. Why are you making that face for? Like, what are you doing?
inaccurate? Am
No,
I
no, I'm
facts
just
right now?
No, I'm just taking myself there. I'm going.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. That's like weird old guy humor. Like, yeah, just gotta hang out with the wife. Like, it's weird humor like that.
Unreal.
If Christina died,
Who's the guy dying in the background? Like that, like, dude, it's not that funny. Like, you thought you heard the greatest joke of all time. It's not that damn funny.
what would your move be?
What would my move be?
Like,
do you
what
mean?
would you do?
Enjoy my life. I don't know. Like, you get over it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You. No, I mean, you would.
All right, Tom, that's a red flag.
That's there would be tears, but
That's a humongous red flag. I can tell he's kind of joking back, and also I saw the title of this video, so I don't know. Loki, was he actually joking about that? I don't think so.
you know, you got 2 kids. You gotta move forward.
The show must go on.
We're not gonna skip a podcast that week. You know, we're gonna fucking.
Right.
We're gonna do our stuff. We got things to do.
All right, so we have Tom Segura and his wife, Christina P., getting divorced after 18 years. I know, shocking news. Who could have seen that coming? I mean, I'm honestly surprised it took this long. I think in a video like 2 or 3 years ago, I said these two wouldn't last much longer because you could tell Tom was so over his marriage and was just trying to do his own thing. Like, once he became really successful, famous, and lost weight, he kept making it obvious he was fantasizing about being single and was getting sick of doing a podcast with Christina.
We already knew when they started to do their separate podcasts, as he was so horrible to her, treated like property. Tom finally going to get his whoa, 2 formerly fat people filing for divorce. Yo. Oh yeah, Jelly Roll. I forgot. This wasn't even reference to Jelly Roll. Oh yeah, Jelly Roll. I guess getting skinny. I guess get successful and skinny. All of a sudden, you want to leave your wife after many, many years. Just wow. That's why you gotta work out. Don't take that Ozempic. Don't do that Ozempic shit that makes you think you're a lot better than you are. No, I'm fucking around. These guys just, I guess they're finally in shape, so they feel like, oh, fuck it, I've outgrown my wife. I can, be single and shit like that, whatever.
I don't think they've done an episode together in like 3 months. So the writing was definitely on the wall, and Christina put up with a lot.
Did you say 3 months? They haven't done a podcast episode together in 3 months? Oh yeah, no, there was a big ass problem. You're not doing a podcast you started with your wife for 3 months? Yeah, no, that's something wrong with that. No.
You know, between Tom's meltdowns, him crashing out on the pores, him being annoyed with her all the time, him doing podcasts with corn stars and trying to
He said it the fourth. Yeah. Oh yeah, Tom Segura had a period. I think it was like last year. I don't know if he still does. Of him just shitting on poor people. I don't know what it is. Just shitting on poor people. It's just like, bro, Tom, calm the fuck down. It's not that serious. It's not that serious, big dog. But apparently to him it was. He just had to go at poor people. And he's doing podcasts for Adriana Chechik. Yeah, nah, he's probably having a little bit of a midlife crisis right now, aren't you, Tom? A little bit of a crisis in your life, aren't you, buddy?
started OF business. I mean, Tom didn't seem to give a fuck what his wife thought. Like, he'd always kind of make jokes about how he's over her, but I don't know how much of those were really jokes. So I think once he became really famous and started making a lot of money, that was it. I think he was definitely looking to get out of that relationship. So apparently it was an amicable split, and they're going to continue trying to do the podcast network together, but I don't know how.
So they're split, but they're still, bro, do you know how professional you got to be to handle that? I don't know. I don't see them being able to handle it. I don't think, I don't, I don't even know how. They've been doing this podcast for almost as long as they've been married. I don't know how they're going to do this. That's because, Tom's going to start fucking. He's divorced. He going to start being, I can see single Tom Segura being way more like way more overly subtly flirting, like hitting on women. Because he's not married anymore. I could definitely see him like going that route with it. I could definitely see Tom Segura just like easing into that just a lot.
That's going to go. I mean, Tom's been checked out of that and his relationship for a while now. And based on how he's been acting, I think he's definitely having a midlife crisis. And I think Andrew Tate probably had a big influence.
Tom lost 30 pounds and turned into Andrew Tate and alienated his entire fan base. Fat Tom was the best. 2018 Tom and Christina would have bullied 2025 Tom and Christina. Turns out when you give an asshole money, he becomes a bigger asshole. Now Tom can be this true love himself. Hey man, hold on, let me get a photo of this. Hold on, let me get this. Let me remove me. This might be the thumbnail for this, honestly. Hold on, let me grab this. Hold on. Got him. That'll be part of the thumbnail for this video because damn Tom.
On him too, because when they had on Tate like 4 or 5 years ago now.
Damn, that was 4 years ago. I remember when that video dropped. It just seemed so weird. I'm like, he's on Tom Segura's podcast. I did not know it was 4 years ago. That's crazy. And just an update, everybody. Oh wait, hold on. I'm not on there. Hold on. Just to update everybody. Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan. It was either this morning or yesterday. Arrested in Miami. Extradited to the UK for more charges. And I would like to say, thank God. I'm so glad this happened. I don't like him. He is a sex trafficking rapist. He's a PDF file. His words. He's literally gone on record talking about him being with his bottom bitch when she was 15. This is on record. So yeah, no, get him out of here. Get him out. Kick him out. Out of here. Let's go. Out of here.
When Tate was doing his whole red pill spiel, Tom was like, man, this is exactly what I needed to hear. And then, of course, he started yelling at his fans for being broke. He started hanging out with corn stars, and he was about to start an OnlyFans agency, and he got divorced.
Is that real? Really?
You know what? So many women say to me, you're so, Andrew, you know what? You're so rich, but you're smart, and you're actually very intelligent, and I know you'd get really bored of a robot. And I'm sitting there thinking, bitch, I wish to God you were a robot. You better shut the fuck up. We talk about star signs? Oh, yeah, I'm so glad. Tell me more about by Sagittarius rising, you idiot. I don't give a fuck. Give me a robot. All men want robots. That's all we want. Yeah. 4 wives, robots, inshallah. Put the Put the burqa on.
Yep.
What are you talking about? We don't care. 2 coffees. I'm never gonna look at a beautiful woman who does everything I say and go, you know what? You do too much of what I say. I want to go get some disagreeable bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
On one planet.
Listen, we've had world famous comedians sit across from him. He's never spit coffee out of his nose like
Well,
he just did for you.
You know what it is? Sometimes you see these videos of these guys that are lost, and then they walk into a church, and then the preacher says like the exact right thing from the Bible, and the guy's like, "Oh my God, this is what I needed." I feel the same way right now. I feel like.
And when I watched it, I thought he was just joking and trolling with them. But now, 4 years later, he was dead ass. That literally awakened something in Tom to divorce his wife and I guess probably start dating women half his age. That's gonna be the next step. He's gonna date some woman half his age. He's gonna be fucking with some 20 something because that's the type of midlife crisis shit that is probably happening to me right now. Andrew Tate inspired Tom to have a midlife crisis, divorce his wife, and get with a girl in like her early 20s. That's basically all this is. I definitely can see that happening next.
Yeah.
I love to hear that, Fred.
What's the longest you've been in a monogamous situation?
Monogamous?
Like,
Fucking
no.
So wait.
No.
You mean her being monogamous to me or me being monogamous to her?
The latter. Will it ever happen?
I don't see the point. I don't see the advantage.
Children.
I can have children while fucking another bitch. Watch me.
But here's the deal, man. But they will drain your finances. Multiple baby mamas.
And during a podcast, Christina
That's not even inaccurate. Yes, they will paying for multiple child support. But then again, Andrew Tate doesn't give a fuck. See, a sex trafficking rapist, like I told you, and Tom Segura heard this and thought, "My God, I've waited my whole life for this."
actually joked about how she'll use the threat of taking Tom's money to prevent a divorce.
Baby mama divorce.
Mhm.
Divorce is the first one.
Yeah.
Men get clean out. So you
Yeah.
and I cannot split. If you want to keep your money, bro.
This is your sales pitch?
This is my sales pitch on a staying married forever, okay?
So that aged well. Also, once Tom started hanging out with corn stars, that was probably another sign. Him and Bert were trying to convince their wives to let them have a threesome with a corn star.
Wait, would you really, like, I know this was a joke. Would you really have sex with Tom and I at the same time?
Totally.
That's so crazy.
She would do it for the content. I don't think she'd give a fuck. She would do it for the content. She would do it for the culture. She would this is Adrian Chechik. She'd do it for the culture. Like she'd do it for the culture. Why would she give a fuck, man? God. Watch both of them get. Tom got divorced. Watch Bert get divorced, and all of a sudden, this actually is a thing. And then it was like, "Ooh, we did not think this through at all."
Yeah.
Why weren't what's wrong with our wives that they won't let?
What the fuck do you mean? Why would they want this? What do you mean? What are you talking? Oh my God, what is wrong with them, man? Oh my God. Fuck is actually wrong with this dude, man? What is wrong with
Let us do that.
They're
Well,
fucking
they're-
retards.
They're just listen.
It's just
they're holding on to they're holding on. That's nice, you know. They don't want to share. It's the
Yeah.
same thing.
Then Tom brought another one of his corn star friends on his podcast to joke about how she's replacing Christina. And at this time, Christina was recovering from breast cancer surgery.
that? That's the level of piece of shit I didn't think I was going to experience during this video. But wow, Tom, that's. I know you're both comedians, but wow, when your wife is recovering from breast cancer, do you want to make these like weird? And now that you can divorce in hindsight, I don't think you were fucking joking. Wow. Just wow.
So this is a bit they're doing, and his wife was there, but they got divorced less than 2 years later. So I don't think Tom was really joking about his wife being replaced. Like, obviously, there's some truth to all these jokes he'd make. I mean, while his marriage is on the rocks, he brought on a porn star to stare at and joke with about how she's replacing his wife. You know, that's pretty on the nose.
We certainly send her our warmest wishes. Hope that she's doing well, and you know, you just kind of gotta keep doing stuff. So sitting in for her today is new Christine. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Really good.
New Christian. Bro, you didn't have to go that far. It was funny at first. No, it wasn't. It's not even funny. Okay, you didn't have to call her New Christine. You're not funny. Like, dude. Yeah, I see why. Yeah, this divorce was coming from a mile away. Just Jesus.
Everybody's happy that you're here.
Mhm.
We've all just been elated to have you fill in. I feel so connected.
I'm just so happy to be here.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
It is cool, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's saying how cool you are. I feel such a bond already. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ever since I met you, a few minutes ago, I was like,
That's so hot.
it is.
Whoa. That I'm glad where I was blocked that. I really am. I really am glad I blocked that because that Jesus Christ, Tom.
So I feel like I don't know. It's like it's weird, but like when you
Oh, you're staring right at her chest, man. It's not even to be like joke or funny, bro. Like it's not like you just like can't stop staring at her chest. He's still doing it. Hold on. Did it get it? Hold on. I think it did. Hold on. Let me check over here. You should be able to see it. Yep, got it. God, I got hell of thumbnails. Oh man, this is gonna be great. All right, I got.
walked in, I was like, I mean, I don't know if it's saying too much.
She's still staring at her chest, like he's still doing it. You can tell by where the fuck his eyes are looking.
But I was just like, soulmate, you know what I mean? Like I don't know if you felt it too, but
I so felt it.
you did.
I so felt it right away.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? You're here.
Well, yeah, I told you I was gonna be a little bit late, but
I didn't think you were coming
I didn't
in.
know we had a guest.
Oh,
Hi.
actually, she's.
Hi,
I'm-
I'm Christina.
I'm new Christina.
Oh,
Oh my God, you guys have the same name. That's
Yeah.
great.
I get this was probably like a bit they were doing, but seeing this in hindsight, this is like not funny at all. Like at all. Like it's like coming in like you trying to replace your wife, and then the wife walks in on you. This is like the kind of weirdo skit he's trying to do. But the fact life is kind of imitating this right now just looks wild as fuck in hindsight.
Crazy. Well, just because we didn't know if you were going to be here today.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Tom was cheating on his wife at this point. I mean, I'd be surprised if he wasn't. And I think these bits he's doing where the joke is that it's basically true are just as embarrassing for his wife. Like, also, him and Bert talking about starting an OnlyFans management company. I'm sure she is thrilled about that. I mean, her husband, who she has 2 young kids with, was trying to find women to pimp out on his podcast. So Tom must just not care what she thinks, or anyone thinks for that matter, because this was wild. You know, the secondhand embarrassment their wives felt must have been through the roof. But I think one of them put an end to it. I'm pretty sure Bert's wife, because I don't think they talk about this as much anymore. So I think somebody had to step in, which probably disappointed Tom's idol, Andrew Tate, you know, for them to let their wives stop this. You know, and this is what Andrew Tate used to do. This is how he made his money.
Yeah, nah, like this is who Tom Segura was like inspired by. This guy winking while he's getting put in the back of a police van to face trafficking charges. This was the guy Tom Segura was like, damn, this is a hell of an inspiration. I need my life to be like this. This is the guy. This is who Tom Segura was championing. It's like, so yeah, round of applause, Tom. Round of applause for you, buddy. Round of applause.
Pimping girls out on OnlyFans and webcams. So Tom was really trying to follow in his footsteps.
That's a really good one. Let's see who else.
Okay.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Wow, way to bring it. Way to fucking bring it.
Some of them just get it, dude.
God, some of them just fucking get it. Yes.
So
yes.
if you're listening right now or watching, because we're probably not showing you this, this is a woman who is posing. You're seeing her from behind. One leg is up, and then she has a full bottle of Porosos in her no-no hole.
And you could really tell.
Why? Why is y'all are in your 50s? Why is this content for you in your 50s for your podcast? You're also a 50-year-old comedian. Why can't you, like, I don't know, do something funny? Like, you're just like, yo, we're just looking at this girl with a bottle up her cooch, and that's the segment. That's pretty much the segment. Yeah, and I see why one of the wives to step in to stop this. Like,
Tell things were on the rocks for Tom and Christina's relationship during this episode a few years ago with Jimmy Carr, where Christina kept asking him goofy questions about being British, and Jimmy started making fun of her for it, which Tom loved. He thought it was hilarious. And then when she'd interrupt, Tom would sigh and look at Jimmy like, I'm sorry, she's here. Like he was embarrassed by her.
So do the Royals just have their own dialect? Or is that like a super upper crust accent? What is the royal accent?
Are the royal family posh is your question?
Well, like...
And this seems borderline retarded.
It is retarded. It is retarded.
Are the royal family... I remember once playing...
Jimmy Carr, can I ask you another retarded question?
Sure.
When you meet...
I don't think you couldn't.
Oh, I can't, yeah.
That'd be the more...
okay, at least Jimmy Carr is having fun with it. He's just glad that his wife is getting like made fun of. At least it looks like Christina's taking it on the chin, and it doesn't look like Jimmy's like going hard at her. He's just, you know, he's just being a comedian. Tom over here just loves seeing it. I don't think Jimmy's coming at her the way Tom is laughing so hard about this.
More interesting thing. Being thrilled with it, yeah.
Born in the USA is anti-Vietnam.
When you get booked, though,
we all knew
do
that.
Do they?
Sorry, no, because we're talking. We're talking here. So
wait, Jimmy, I have a question.
No.
Let men.
Is it about 7 Up again, Jesus?
But about the English accent. Listen, about the monarchy, their accent though. Like, what is that? Just like so insular because they don't talk like anybody else in London. So what is that fucking accent?
So Tom was already over her at this point, which was a few years ago. You could see they're barely hanging on, and they had no chemistry anymore, which obviously hurt the podcast. Like when it started, people enjoyed it because they're just goofing around and trying to have fun. But then once Tom lost weight and became rich and famous, he got too serious, and Tom just seemed annoyed having to deal with his wife on a podcast. Like you could really tell the fun was over and the chemistry was gone with these two at the end of this episode when Christina tried making this inside joke she'd always make. But Tom wasn't having it, and he basically let her know that he finds it embarrassing and doesn't want her to do it anymore, which you could tell kind of offended her, and she probably feels like Tom is too serious now and she can't joke around with him anymore. You know, he only seems to be in a fun mood when he's hanging out with corn stars or searching for OnlyFans talent. Then it's all fun and games, and when his wife complains about it, he probably tells her she needs to lighten up. But then when she makes a stupid joke or asks a stupid question, you could tell he's like, can you believe this woman? She's so embarrassing. But I think she has much more of a right to be embarrassed by him with the shit he's doing and the jokes he makes about her.
I went to New York the other day, and I'm very excited.
Sorry, where?
New York.
I don't think you're pronouncing that right. The audience doesn't know where you're talking about.
Where would they understand?
Hello, Judork titties, Judork.
The fact that you say that to people openly all the time.
Yeah.
And I watch their brain go, oh, yeah, and they're like, what did you say? Like I see them do it all the time, and they're like, Judork.
You know why? Because I'm halfway to dead now. Actually, I'm over halfway to dead.
That's very true.
And I've decided I'm just gonna have fun. I'm just gonna have fun. If it doesn't hurt anybody, I'm just having a good time.
So they had a good run, but Tom's head got way too big, and
yeah, you can kind of tell it's like an inside joke that they used to do. He's just not having fun with your partner anymore. It sucks. Been together for almost 2 decades, got 2 young kids, and now got to run the podcast studio as a divorced couple. And God only knows what Tom's going to start doing on his podcast with Bert now that he's no longer married, now that he's single, and how that's going to affect the working relationship. I don't know how that's going to work. Not to mention the kids on top of that. Yeah, that's... So that's going to be something different. What does this say? Huh. Oh, that's pretty much it, guys. So, but yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Hopefully they figure it out. If not, then don't really know, guys. Well, that's it for Too Lazy to Try. That's it for Too Lazy to Try. Peace.